Today's whisper from the woods. Not everyone who meets your kindness will understand your heart. Have you ever noticed something strange? Two people can witness the exact same moment. One sees kindness, the other sees manipulation. One hears care, the other hears criticism. And suddenly, you find yourself explaining your heart over and over again, wondering why your intentions never seem to arrive the way you meant them. I've been there. For a long time, I thought that if I could just explain myself a little better, choose better words, smile more, be kinder, eventually people would understand me. But life taught me something different. Sometimes understanding isn't only about what we say, it's also about what the other person is ready to hear. So before I share what I learned, I want to tell you a story. Not a story I read in a book. Not something I heard from someone else. This is my own story. It is one of those experiences that stayed with me for years. Not because of what happened, but because of what it taught me about people, kindness, and the way we understand one another. I hope that by sharing it, maybe someone who's been misunderstood will feel a little less alone. So, a few years ago, I moved to another country to teach English. Like many teachers working abroad, I was provided with shared accommodation by the school. The woman I shared the house with was also an English teacher at the same school. Before moving in, we had never met. We came from different countries, different cultures, and had completely different life experiences. Everything around me was new. The language, the customs, the people. When you're far from home, you naturally hope to build a sense of comfort with the people you live with. So I wanted us to become friends. Not because I expected anything in return, simply because I believe that kindness makes unfamiliar places feel a little more like home. Looking back, I realized there wasn't one big moment that changed everything. It was a series of small moments. Moments that taught me how differently two people can experience the very same act of kindness. The first moment is like this. One afternoon, we were sitting with friends. I smiled at her and I called her sister in her own language. I had learned the word because I thought speaking someone's language was a way of saying, I respect your world enough to step into it. What I didn't know was that there were two different words for sister. One for an older sister, one for a younger sister. I accidentally chose the wrong one. To me, it felt like a tiny mistake. But later, I learned she had been telling people about it. Not as a funny misunderstanding, as something embarrassing. I remember feeling confused, not because I had made a mistake. Mistakes happen. But because no one had simply explained it to me. Let's go to the second moment. One day she complimented my sunglasses. A month earlier, while traveling, I had bought two almost identical pairs. The next morning, I handed her one. No occasion, no reason. I just thought maybe this will make her smile. Later, I discovered she had told our co-workers that I was giving away my old things. That hurt more than I expected, because I wasn't losing a pair of sunglasses. I was losing the belief that kindness always speaks for itself. The moment I still remember most happened on one of my days off. I had made a large pot of homemade soup, enough for both of us. She came home looking exhausted, the kind of tired that sets quietly on someone's face. So I said, "Come and eat with me." That was all. To me, sharing food has always meant comfort, care, home. Instead, she became upset. She thought I was offering her leftovers. I stood there, trying to understand what had just happened. It wasn't the soup that hurt. It was realizing that something meant with warmth had arrived as disrespect. For a long time, I replayed these moments in my mind. Should I have explained myself differently? Should I have tried harder? Was I too sensitive? Then I came across something psychologists call confirmation bias. Research has shown that once we form an impression of someone, our minds naturally notice the information that supports that impression more easily than information that challenges it. It doesn't mean people are cruel. It means our brains often take shortcuts. I also learned about something called the fundamental attribution error, which means that our tendency to explain other people's actions by assuming something about their character, while explaining our own actions by the situation we were in. If someone already sees you as inconsiderate, a delayed reply might become, "They don't care." A thoughtful gift might become, "They must want something." The action stays the same, only the interpretation changes. And perhaps the most comforting thing I learned was this: memory isn't like a camera. Researchers have shown that our memories reconstructed over time and can be shaped by emotions, expectations, and later experiences. We don't always remember events exactly as they happened. We remember them through the lens of how we felt. That realization changed something inside me. These experiences didn't teach me to stop being kind. They taught me to stop believing that kindness guarantees understanding. Sometimes people meet us through their fears, their past, their assumptions. And sometimes, no matter how carefully we explain ourselves, they will still hear a story we never intended to tell. Today, I still believe in kindness. I still believe in offering soup, in giving thoughtful gifts, in learning someone's language. But I have stopped measuring the value of those acts by whether everyone understands them. Because not everyone will. Some people will see your intentions almost immediately. Others may never see them at all. And that's one of the quiet truths of being human. You cannot control the stories people tell themselves about you. You can only decide what kind of story you want your heart to tell. So if you're kind, stay kind. If you're honest, stay honest. Not because everyone will understand you, but because peace begins the moment you stop trying to convince everyone that your heart is good. Sometimes, the people who are meant to understand you will not need perfect explanation. And perhaps that's what understanding has always been. Not seeing someone perfectly, but choosing to see them with generosity. That was today's Whisper from the Woods. Thank you for spending these quiet moments with me. Take this whisper with you today, and until next time, keep listening to the whispers.